One of the key potential benefits of a framework is what components are available to you. That is to say, what pre-tested and pre-configured functionality is available out of the box. This is one area where the Zend framework certainly shines. There are a few major categories of Zend components. The MVC or Model View Controller components are key because they are how you're going to organize your code when you're using the Zend framework. This includes the Zend controller that we talked about and the Zend View class. But in addition, you have the Zend Bootstrap for starting up, the Zend controller router, which is going to handle the routing of URLs, and a ton more that you can use. Zend also includes a number of tooling and rapid application classes. Primarily, these are going to be used when you use the ZF command line tool. It's called Zend Tool, and a lot of the related classes are built for PHP CLI or command line interface. Zend comes with a number of classes for you to access and work with databases. This includes database adapters, the ZendDB adapter, which will allow you to talk to SQLite or other SQL engines. You can also use this to profile how your queries are working, to connect to tables, and do all kinds of other interactions with your databases. Zend supports internationalization and localization, so if you determine a user's locale, you can deliver different currency values, different date, times, and formats, different measurements, and even translate different parts of your website for them. Zend provides a number of tools to enable authentication. This includes session management, the authentication itself, and also using ACLs or access control lists. Since many of Zend applications are service-based, Zend provides a number of tools for both consuming and exposing services. You might use, for example, the Zend AMF server to allow Flash to call on methods within your class. You may also enable the Zend REST server, which allows you to create a REST-based web service. On the consuming side of things, you can use the Zend REST client to talk to other services, maybe like the Yelp or the Facebook API, or you can use a class like the Zend GData class, which allows you to talk with most of Google's services. Zend contains tools that allow you to send email, to perform full index searches, and to generate PDFs. Zend also contains a number of core infrastructure classes. These can help you interact with the cache, enable debugging, help with loading, and all kinds of other things that will be used internally by your applications. I highly recommend going and looking at the Zend Framework reference. This is inside the Programmer's Reference Guide, and it will give you a list of all the classes and their purposes. Because of the number and nature of Zend contributors, there are tons of classes available to you in the Zend library. Just by simply looking at the classes of categories available, you can see how much pre-tested code is available to you in the Zend framework. Definitely refer to the Zend framework reference. What I discussed is only a small fraction of what's actually available to you, and it's definitely worth taking a spin through and seeing all the libraries.